Michael was a 36-year-old taxi driver living in a busy city. Every morning, before the sun came up, he started his car and joined the endless traffic. His days were long, sometimes 12 to 14 hours behind the wheel. He earned just enough to pay the rent, the bills, and put some food on the table for his wife and little daughter. But deep inside, Michael felt stuck. He often thought, is this all my life is going to be? Just driving strangers around until I'm too old to drive? One evening, after dropping off a passenger near a university, Michael parked his taxi for a short rest. He watched young students walking with books in their hands, laughing and talking about their future. A painful thought hit him. I never had this chance. Life forced me to work instead of study. But what if it's not too late? That night, Michael made a decision that would change his life. He would dedicate 1 hour every night to learning something new, something he always loved: technology. At first, it was almost impossible. After 14 hours of driving, he came home exhausted. His daughter wanted to play, his wife needed help, and his body begged for sleep. But still, Michael opened his old laptop. He searched on YouTube, "How to learn coding for beginners." At first, the words on the screen made no sense. Variables, functions, algorithms. It all felt like another language. He wanted to quit. His wife looked at him one night and said, "Michael, you already work so hard. Why push yourself more?" He smiled and replied, "Because I don't want to drive this taxi for the rest of my life. I want a better future for us." When his friends heard about his idea, they laughed. "You're almost 40. Who's going to hire you as a programmer? Don't waste your time. Just accept your life." Their words hurt, but instead of stopping him, they gave him more strength. Michael whispered to himself every night, one more lesson, one more hour. Keep going. After months of practice, he managed to build his first small project, a simple calculator program. It was nothing special, but for Michael, it was a victory. He wrote in his notebook, "Today, I created something out of nothing." With every small success, his confidence grew. He joined online communities, asked questions, made mistakes, and fixed them. His taxi breaks turned into study sessions. Whenever other drivers were smoking or chatting, Michael was on his laptop typing code. 2 years later, Michael finally felt ready. He applied for several junior developer positions. He was nervous. He had no degree, no fancy background. One company called him for an interview. The night before, he barely slept. He kept thinking, what if I fail? What if they laugh at me like my friends did? But he went. During the interview, he was honest. "I may not have a diploma, but I have 2 years of hard work, projects I built myself, and the strongest motivation to prove I can do this." A week later, while driving his taxi, his phone rang. It was the company. The voice on the other side said, "Michael, congratulations. We want to offer you the job." He stopped the car, his hands shaking. Tears filled his eyes. After years of carrying strangers to their destinations, he had finally reached his own. That night, when he came home, he hugged his wife and daughter tightly and said, "We made it. Life is going to be different now." Michael's story teaches us something powerful. It doesn't matter how old you are or how difficult your life seems. What matters is your determination to rise, to learn, and to keep moving forward. Because dreams don't belong to the young or the lucky. Dreams belong to those who refuse to give up.